Hey everybody, welcome back to the gardening artist, Reba here. So I've not been doing much gardening and I don't want to cry, so I'm gonna flip this phone around and I'll just kind of show you things that are growing in the garden and how things are looking. All right, so we're nearing the end of July and we're in the dry season, so the majority of the yard is looking very yellow. And I did end up moving some plants around. I tend to move things around when I'm bored of things, or there's been like a life change or something, or stuff that has happened. My yard's gonna be very, very empty from now on. Willow, my little dog that I had gotten this year to be my little companion and cuddle buddy, all of a sudden got sick one day and was gone the next morning. We have theories. I didn't have the money to get autopsies and that sort of thing because that would have cost more money. But we did get her cremated, so her ashes are set aside for when we do purchase our forever home here on this earth, and that way we can plant her underneath one of our trees that we have growing, more of like ornamental type trees, what I'm thinking about, not something that we eat from, even though ashes are good fertilization. My mind does not want to go where I'm eating fruit from, a tree or a bush or something that my loved pet was under. But I'm wanting to use Walter and Willow's ashes as a fertilizer for a tree, just not one that we eat from. So that's my thought process with that. I can speculate a lot of things as to what could have been the reason for her sudden illness and passing. She was up to date on all of her shots, so she had all of her parvo shots, all of that, and she was doing really well. We do have creeping buttercup along by the back windows. I think in videos in the past I've shown where I was cleaning that area up, and anybody who does much gardening or knows much about plants that are growing in your yard, they'll know that creeping buttercup's definitely not good for cattle. And let me go show you what it looks like. My theory is she got a hold of some of that the other day, and I have it over here, and it's taken over almost this entire section here. So the leaves look like that down there, and they get these yellow blossoms. They're not blooming now, but they have gone to seed, and so she might have eaten some of the seeds. She might have even eaten some of the leaves, possibly over here. She does go potty over in this section. Well, she did go potty over in this section, and that morning I found her curled up right over here. After I had sprayed her with some water, she came and hid over here, and then she when I was watering, she actually had puked somewhere in the yard. So I'm not sure if that was before I sprayed her or after I sprayed her that she puked. I can't really remember, but it was that morning, and it was just a shame. And my research on the creeping buttercup is that it can cause your dog, if they ingest it, it's fatal, and it's also fatal to cats. And even just mere crushing it, the oils that are released from the plant can actually cause issues, skin issues, and I'm not sure how much oils can seep into, say, the animal skin, how much of it would cause, internal to external if she hadn't ingested it. I'm not sure. So it can cause seizures in dogs. It can cause lethargicness, and there's a whole host of things, a lot of things that she was displaying in the last 24 hours of her life. And I thought it was just like a little tummy bug that she'd got because she had only puked the one time, and she was acting like she was feeling better towards about midnight when I put her to bed. And then when I woke up in the morning, in my dream, I heard a voice saying that your dog is gone. And I woke up, and I didn't rush out to her because it's just a dream, right? And then I heard my husband call me, and he told me that she didn't look good, and we rushed her to get her help. So now I'm in the process of reorganizing my garden again. So I have moved all of the trees that I had along here so that I can work on a project that I'm thinking about doing. These are things I'm going to be doing. I'm moving my planters again. Anybody who's been here long enough knows I'm always moving my planters. I'm not going to be moving the green stalks. I accidentally knocked this one over. It's empty. Like, there's no dirt in any of the containers. That's the only reason why it went over. And I hit it with my hips when I was going by it with the lawnmower. So I will be putting that back up together, putting some soil into it, and I am going to be getting soil in all of the green stalks so that I can grow some root vegetables for different like winter type vegetables that I can harvest throughout the winter, whatnot, or at least into some of the winter. And I moved all of my fig trees over along this backside over here, and I am going to finish mowing, but my lawnmower is out of gas right now, so I need to put more gas in it. But I did weed eat and get this area over here all straightened out, and then those trees were over here along this side. But as it is, it's really hard to mow in between the green stalks, so I wanted to make more room over here, one. And then two, it just makes it so much more spacious so that I can take care of my planters and that sort of thing. So I still need to tackle this area really badly. I think I'll probably end up just moving all the pots out of the way and then just do a straight mow. And this section right here is where all the creeping buttercup is, and I'm going to clean up all the pots and get rid of all of the gross and ugly pots and keep the nicer ones. So there'll be trash bags going out of here soon. I am going to water this evening, so I do need to do that. And then I need to get rid of some of the cardboard that I have right here and straighten up the patio a little bit because all my gardening stuff is all over the place. And I haven't been doing a lot of gardening. Let me show you some things over here. Now, I wasn't sure, but my Himalayan honeysuckle, or people like to call it chocolate berry, actually died over the winter. So I have that right here in this pot, and the roots are all like dead here. That was the main plant, but this was the plant, and these are, I think, baby Himalayan honeysuckles coming up, because I did have a lot of fruit last year that I didn't eat or collect, and some of them did drop down into the pot. So I'm hoping that that's exactly what those are, because I don't have anything else in my garden that looks like that, and the leaf structure is very similar to that of the parent plant. So only time will tell as it grows and gets bigger. So yes, I'm excited about that. And then I have my variegated Chilean guavas here. These are, just to make sure, yeah, Chilean guava variegated. So I've got 2 of those here. And then I have 2 of these other ones. So I did get some replacements for some of the Chilean guavas that I lost. I lost my variegated one, so I was able to get that one again. And then this one here, I believe is the strawberry. It just says Chilean guava on it. I think it's the strawberry variety. But we'll see. We got some fruit that's ripening. I do know now that I need to wait until these turn a certain color. It'll be closer to like say September when they're ready. So I'm excited about those. So I have 2 of these. And then this is my plant from last year. And of course the variegated one is gone. Let's see what this says. Chilean guava. It's basically this, I think it's the same. And then I do have some Chilean guava down here in this pot here. And then I have some cranberry right next to it in a little tiny pot inside of that pot. So we'll see how everything goes with that, you guys. So I have some things growing over here, and I do need to get out here. I might do some tonight, and because I do need to get some of the soil that I have here into containers and such, so that I can be planting things for. I want to plant some root crops, so like parsnips and some things like that sort of thing. So down here I have some little fun these are golden chain seedlings that are coming up from the golden chain tree. One of my friends gave me some seeds off of their tree, and these are a couple that came up out of the seeds that I got from her. And there's a bunch of more seeds down in here, so I might just dig this whole section up and put it into like a 1 gallon container pot, just so that they can grow and I can move it into the greenhouse for the winter and bring it inside for the really cold nights. So yeah. And then this right here, you guys, this is that mashed potato squash that my friend Aubrey from Crybaby Sentimental Homestead gave me some seeds. I planted 3 of them. All 3 of them came up. And so I have them planted very close together. So I'm going to be moving this out, digging these up, and moving all these other plants out. So I do need to get soil into my other empty Keter planter right here, so that I can move things over, because I'm going to leave these alone because they're doing so good. I don't want to disrupt them. And then I can just move all of these other plants, like my chamomiles and all of that, I can move into another container. So, and then I got my little onions and alliums in this one here. I'm just going to let them do their thing. I did want to refresh the soil, but these 2 containers right here, these 2 Keter pots, I just didn't get around to getting the soil refreshed. So I figure I'll just let things grow in it for now. And then this fall I can come out and wear my sweaters and be chilly and just kind of work in the garden when the weather is not so hot, maybe, or not. Maybe I'll plant some stuff down underneath that will be growing. In the meantime, I could do some root crops down underneath these. So we'll see what I end up getting done. But I do have all of this over here. It's looking good. My leeks did go to seed. This one up here, it's like, you can see, there it is. All right, it's so tall. And then my friend Aubrey gave me some Jerusalem artichokes, and this thing is as tall as me. It's at least 5 feet tall, you guys. Like, seriously, it keeps going and going and going. So I have that there. I do need to pick my pink lemonade strawberry, not strawberry, pink lemonade. I want pink lemonade and strawberries. I want to pick these pink lemonade blueberries. They do not taste like lemonade. They are very much a blueberry. They taste just like blueberries, and they're really good. And then these ones are really good. I think these ones are Legacy here, these blue ones, so good. And so yeah, so my blueberries are here. I got a couple more throughout the garden. My sister-in-law is having a yard sale this weekend, so I think I will be taking some of my citrus trees and maybe some of my fig trees and maybe a couple blueberry plants that I don't care to keep anymore. Not these ones over here, of course, but I have a couple in the garden that I can take to the yard sale, and I think I'll do that. there's at least two. One's in a hanging basket, and the other one is right over here. I think it's called pink icing. I don't really care about that one. It's whatever. The leaves look just like the peach sorbet, in my opinion. They look almost identical. So like this one here is the peach sorbet, and well, it kind of has a slight peachy flavor to it. It's really nice. This year my blueberries have had kind of a bland flavor to them. I'm wondering if it's because I kind of like neglected them, and it was just when it gets hot, you guys, I don't function, and we don't have AC in our house, so like if it's hot outside, it's hot inside. It's probably twice as hot inside, but we have like one small like portable AC, and so that just made me cool enough. But I just get so tired whenever there's heat. When I lived in California, I never got anything done in the summertime because we had swamp coolers. And if you don't know what a swamp cooler is, look it up. Google it. Swamp cooler. It basically adds moisture to the air and kind of cools your house off. If you get it going early in the morning, that is. It kind of works. I mean, it's better than nothing. So I've had the swamp coolers, you guys, and I never got anything done. I was sleepy. I would sleep all summer long. Nothing got done. So, and that was in my childhood. So yeah. So I think pink icing, I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. I don't love the honeyberries. I kind of want to get rid of them. I really don't have a heart for them. So I have like a line here of honeyberries. I think I might just take and sell them all. Maybe I'll take a cutting of each one and stick it in a pot. And if the cutting takes, it takes. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And just sell all of the honeyberries because I have no love for them. I let them ripen as long as I could this year, and they were just so sour. And I'm like, if I want sour, I've got my gooseberries. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of like a blueberry, but like super sour. So I really don't have a love for them in my heart. Now, I could keep them, you guys. I really could. And I could just plant them somewhere on my property when we get it and just leave them alone. But what's the point? I should just have stuff that I love, right? So I think I'm going to get rid of them. So I think in a little bit, here very shortly after the video, I'm probably going to put together a group of plants that I'm going to be putting in the yard sale. The other one I think I'm going to take to my sister-in-law's yard sale is this hanging basket one, and that one actually has some blueberries that are ripening on it too, and I really don't care about it, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the yard sale and let it go. I'm just figuring the less things I have to water, the more time I have to enjoy my garden, and so I'm trying to condense things and then also downsize on some of it. So I do have a bunch of trees out front that I've been watering that I can take to the yard sale that are the fig variety. So I might spend some time tomorrow cleaning those up. I do have some figs over here. Let's see. I don't step on a snake because we got snakes over here. The little gardener snakes. But I've got a bumblebee. And look in here. God, this fig has been here for a while. That fuzzy thing scared me, and that fig right there has been hanging on for a while. These other ones just developed in the last week or so. I do need to water. My leaves are looking a little bit droopy. So the bumblebee really loves this comfrey here. So that's how things are looking. I still have all of these trees here for now. I'm thinking I'm probably going to move them as well. So I need to do that. That way I can just mow right up along here, mow all along here. It'll give me more space to mow, and I could actually probably configure things. I might just leave it the way it is. I mean, it's good enough, right? So yeah, so I'll have these 2 rows of the green stalks, and then I can do like a mow strip up and down either side. This was the part that got me right here, and I like knocked that whole one over. So I need to get soil in that so it won't fall over anymore. And yeah. So anyways, you guys, sorry, it's kind of depressing start to my video, losing my baby pug bug, and I've really been missing her. Haven't really been motivated to make a video. I know my husband is making a tribute video for her, even though we never made one for Walter, but he put together a bunch of video clips. And you know how when you use your phone and you take like a photo, it does like a live capture? It'll also get like a little bit of movement. So there's a bunch of little clips like that he's added in to the video that he's going to be putting on his channel, which is called Schmroad Trips. So later on I will get a link and I will put it in the description box so that you guys can go over and watch all of the random videos that my husband posts as well. He doesn't have a lot of followers or anything like that, but he captures us candidly talking a lot, and a lot of the times we're just being utter goofballs. So that channel's really fun. So he's getting ready to probably upload that video soon, and with a tribute to Willow. And she was such a wonderful little dog, and I loved her so much. And it was so fast. It happened so fast. So anyways, I don't want to cry, so I'm not going to. I've already had almost a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of just dealing with it. So now I'm in the rearranging phase of everything. I've even rearranged my whole living room. I got a new carpet because I haven't been able to have a carpet because of elderly dog peeing and baby pug peeing as well. And now that there's no chance of accidents at all, other than our cat possibly puking on the rug, which most likely will happen, and that's easy to clean, I decided to go ahead and get another area rug. I haven't had one in almost 3 years, so I'm kind of liking it. So anyways, I'm still in the rearranging process of rearranging the living room, so things will be changing some more in there. So anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, click that bell button. Hopefully I'll be having more videos coming up soon. I did have somebody comment about the Lebanon cedar. That guy right there. It's actually not a Lebanon cedar. It's actually some sort of fir tree. So anyways, I'll be doing an update video on that because people have been asking me updates on that tree right there. So I think I will probably go ahead and get that done and do that update so that it's taken care of. So I really like the pot that it's in, but the soil goes above the pot, so I might just put it back into the big giant black pot because I don't think we're going to use it I don't think we're going to bring it in the house for Christmas. I think we'll just let it live outside and maybe put some lights on it for Christmas time. Maybe I'll do a video for that too. So anyways, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. God bless. Bye.